The Women's Council of Realtors has been around for 80 years and has grown to more than 10,000 members all over the United States. Today we talk to Sandra Aguillar, president of WCR's Cape Coral Fort Myers chapter, about the group's mission to help realtors achieve even greater success through its programs and events. You can listen in on that conversation beginning right now.
You're listening to The Royal Palmcast, the show about all things real estate. From the production studios of the Royal Palm Coast Realtor Association in Fort Myers, Florida, here's your host, Jim Sanville.
Welcome to the Royal Palmcast. I'm your host, Jim Sanville. We are here in the studios of the Royal Palm Coast Realtor Association in beautiful, spectacularly beautiful, sunny Fort Myers, Florida. I'm here with Jerry Johnson. Hey, Jerry.
Hey, Jim. It's sunny again.
It is. It's boring, isn't it?
No, it's not boring.
In a good way.
Yeah, that brings people to the hood.
In a good way.
People love Southwest Florida.
Yeah, we get a lot of sunshine here in the studio as well today.
Absolutely.
Because we have an extra cool guest who I will introduce to you in just a moment. I want to let you know that this is a show where we talk about real estate. We talk about all aspects of it. If you're a realtor, a home buyer, a home seller, and you care about it, then we do too, and we're probably going to talk about it here in the studio. So today we would like to talk about an organization that our association supports fully, and they're doing great work keeping the women's realtor community together. They are the Women's Council of Realtors, and we are fortunate to have its president in the studio today. Her name is Sandra Aguillar. Welcome, Sandra.
Well, thank you for having me here. Thank you.
Glad to have you.
Yeah, I'm so glad to be here.
Our pleasure. You're also a realtor at EXP Realty, correct?
That is correct.
Is that Siesta Key is where they're based?
Well, yes. That's,
It's up near Sarasota, right?
correct. Mm-hmm.
But you work, obviously, in the Southwest Florida.
That is correct.
Fort Myers, Cape Coral.
Both.
All of the above.
All of the above. Southwest Florida in general.
Before I jump too far into the WCR, that's shorthand for Women's Council of Realtors, I want to find out a little bit about you, Sandra. Where are you from?
I am originally from Nicaragua. That is in Central America.
Uh-huh. A lot of the bananas I get say Nicaragua on them, correct?
Nicaragua.
Yeah, Nicaragua.
Yes.
Yeah. Chiquita bananas.
Chiquita bananas.
That's all I know.
I think Chiquita bananas come from Costa Rica, which my dad is from Costa Rica as well. So,
okay.
Yeah.
That's a beautiful place. Yeah,
it is.
Yeah. All right, that's cool. And did you say you grew up there in Nicaragua?
No, I actually came to the States when I was 4 years old.
4. Oh, okay.
Yes.
So you've spoken English and Spanish your whole life, I'm guessing.
Yes, that is correct.
Yeah, that must come in handy in a real estate business.
It sure does.
Yeah. Now, it's almost like a handicap. If you're like me and you don't speak Spanish, then you're going to miss out on a big portion of the market, right?
Mm-hmm. Well, I was raised in Miami. I moved to this side of the of Florida about 16 years ago. So I was pretty much raised in Miami. So in Miami, everybody speaks Spanish. So it was definitely coming in handy. If you don't speak it, then you can't get around.
You're going to miss the boat. Yeah. So how did you happen to get into real estate?
Well, I used to work for a broker in the real estate when I lost my job with BJ's Wholesale Club. So I started like something, part-time there, doing their marketing and advertising type of thing.
This was how long ago?
This was about maybe 7 years ago, I would say. Yeah. Okay. Something like that, because that's how long I've been in the business now. And so that's how I kind of fell into it, and I fell in love with everything about it. And I was doing a lot of the work anyways, so might as well get licensed.
What's your favorite part of the job?
I think it's mostly like what I would say is it's making home a reality and making the satisfaction of seeing the people accomplish that.
Yeah.
Because it's very hard. It's kind of a dream. It is a dream. I know that especially for myself, I never thought I was ever going to be a homeowner at such a young age. First of all, when I bought my house back then, especially coming from Miami, where back then there was nothing I could eventually afford. So when I looked into this area, because my sister-in-law used to live here, then I saw that opportunity, and I think that's what I really enjoy from people, just the opportunity of what if, and then making it a reality.
I hear from many people in the business that when you're starting out, you can count on 6 months to 2 years of not making a lot of money. Was that your experience as well?
No.
No? You started hot right off the bat?
I actually did.
Wow.
I actually did start it right away, which was great because I also, I was pretty kind of known in the community as well, so that actually helped me out a little bit more with the real estate, and also me knowing some of the background already. So it helped me too. So I had that extra head start because I already was working at a real estate company.
So that would have been what, 2013, 14, in that area?
Yeah.
Something like that.
Something like that.
So, but the market was in good shape then?
It was in good shape.
Because 10 to 12 was a little bit dicey,
Oh,
right?
yeah. I bought in 06. 06.
Okay, gotcha. And you are a member and president of the Women's Council of Realtors. How long have you been a member of the organization?
I've been a member. I actually started with the Fort Myers before we merged. So it was right before the merger that I was a member of the Women's Council of Realtors, because it is Women's Council of Realtors Cape Coral, Fort Myers. So I was with the Fort Myers first, and then that same year we merged. So we became Cape Coral. So it's been about maybe 4 years, kind of the same time that when you guys merged.
Gotcha. Gotcha. And how long have you been president?
Oh, this year. This is my first year being president.
So what,
it's a 1 year term.
You started in January.
That is correct. Well, we actually start taking over kind of in November, but yes, officially, officially it's January.
I gotcha. What is the Women's Council of Realtors?
Well, our mission is we are a network of successful realtors advancing women as leaders, business leaders in the industry and the communities we serve. That's our mission.
How does that manifest itself? What do people get from it?
A lot. And I will tell you. Well, we mainly are a women's organization, but we also do have men in our as members as well.
I was going to ask that.
Yeah. Not only women, but also men. We have 10%, but 10% of our members are men.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, and what you get from the organization is the leadership skills that you need, the education that you need to make you a better realtor.
And you don't have to be president to get those skills.
That is correct. You could just be a member. You can come and that's why we plan a whole year of events, educational events as well. So realtors can come in and learn about the business and also network with other realtors, seasoned realtors that can help them if they're struggling or whatever it might be. So also a lot of collaboration within the organization.
How old is WCR?
We're over 80 years.
Huh.
Yeah.
And how about the local chapters? You said there were 2 before.
Yes. I don't recall how long the Fort Myers, but I know Cape Coral. This is going to be our 63rd year.
63rd.
Yeah, so we'd be 63 this year.
Wow. Have you ever...
We're not retiring at 65, by the way.
No, you're going to keep going. Have you ever heard of a woman named Florence Irene Fritz? Florence Irene.
No.
I think she died in 1969 or so, but I never had either. But I happen to be doing a little bit of research on the history of our organization because we're going to be 100 years old next year.
Wow.
And in the course of Googling us, I stumbled onto Florence Irene Fritz. She was the first female realtor in Southwest Florida.
Oh, wow.
And the first mayor of Fort Myers who was female.
That is amazing.
Yeah. So I think she was mayor in 1949 to 50. She was actually removed from office because there was such an issue with gender in those days. Women just didn't participate in anything political, as mayor. So it was difficult for her, and it was a hostile situation. But she triumphed and became a great author. Written a bunch of books about Southwest Florida, including one about Captiva and Sanville. But I mean, you don't hear much about this woman's legacy, but it strikes me that she's kind of a giant in terms of female realtors, particularly. So
that definitely would be something great to showcase, I guess, for our 100th year and celebrate it too.
Yeah.
Especially, with our women's organization, that's how it started. It's because we were not allowed to sell. So that's how it was kind of implemented, the Women's Council of Realtors.
Women were not permitted to be members of
anything.
Of NAR?
No.
Nothing?
No. Or sell real estate or anything.
Until when?
Imagine, it's been over 80 years. So that's how long.
Yeah, so she was groundbreaking. She was the first in this area anyway. But yeah, she sounds like an interesting woman. But in any event, let's move back to today. And Jerry, you're looking at your watch. Were you up against a break?
Oh, no. I'm getting notifications like you should be exercising more.
Yeah, well, we can take a break while you exercise. Heck, we'll cheer you on. Okay. But in any event, Sandra, how many members are there of WCR here in this local chapter?
We're a little bit above 80.
80?
Yeah, this year. We did lose a few members this year.
And we've got, I'm sure you'd like to see that membership roster grow.
Definitely.
Yeah. So you have virtual meetings these days, right? Zoom meetings?
Actually, this year we actually started back on doing live events.
Oh.
So last year, yes, we did have a lot of the virtuals, but this year, all of our events are going to be live.
So you folks meet monthly?
We just had our Heart of the event, which was in February. And we also had our installation in January, which was my installation, obviously, and the rest of my board. And we have actually an upcoming event that we have partnered with the Royal Palm Coast, which is the bus tour, Meet the Builders. So that should be coming up now next month.
That's very cool.
Yeah.
Very cool. All right. Now, what do you personally get from the organization?
Me, besides the collaboration with everybody, the teamwork that we have, the education, the leadership that it teaches you, the programs that we use within our organization, you can also use them personally and in your business. So if you didn't know QuickBooks, that you're part of the leadership, you'll be able to know how the organization actually works. So for perfect example, if you didn't know how to use QuickBooks, because we use QuickBooks in our organization, and you start learning it, that's something very useful that could become, useful in your business or in your own personal life. How to budget. We all need to budget, none of us are able to print money all the time, right? So we have to learn how to budget. And I think that's also another thing that we have. We teach you different skills that you can use personally and in your business.
Now, ever since our hero, Irene, became the first realtor in the Fort Myers area in the 1920s. Since then, I mean, women have really flocked to real estate. It's one of those professions that today, anyway, it doesn't seem to be, one gender or the other, such as historically doctors were male, nurses were female. Well, that's all changed, right? And so has real estate, right? Would you say most of the realtors in this area are female or nationally?
I actually think, and from numbers wise, I would say that the majority of the realtors I see that are women. I think we have a higher presence in the real estate. Yeah,
that strikes me as being the case. So you went from zero to taking over the place, huh? That's great. That's great.
You're asking about how I moved up into the company within the organization. Well, I actually started as the retention and recruitment chair for Women's Council, and then moved up to being the membership director, and then the president-elect, and then president. So I still had to start off somewhere. I take that back. I actually started as secretary in Fort Myers, and then retention, and then membership. And membership it's where everything happens, because you need to be able to know the members, know our strategic partners as well, and get to know them.
Right.
So
yeah, I mean, I could ask you lots and lots of questions about the benefits of membership, and actually, I'd like to do that in a separate show if you'll give us a little bit more of your time today than maybe you had planned.
Okay.
Sounds like she's into it, Jerry.
Oh, yes.
That's a go.
Can't wait.
All right. Hey, I am up against a break now, so we're going to take that break so Jerry can do some exercise for us.
Yes. You're going to get right to it.
You're going to do it? Okay, we'll
Absolutely.
be right back after Jerry's exercise break after this.
Hi, I'm Al Giacalone with Rockstar Realty, and you're listening to the Royal Palmcast.
Hi, this is Jenny Moorhead with Cornerstone Coastal Properties, and you're listening to the Royal Palmcast.
Hi, I'm Angela Foster, and you're listening to the Royal Palmcast. Do you own a second home or a vacation property? Do you rent it out to vacationers? Local governments across Florida are over-regulating your ability to rent out your property. RPAC fights these regulations and defends the rights of homeowners across Lee County and Florida. Invest as little as $20 in RPAC today to help us fight unwanted government regulations. For more information or to invest, contact Kevin Besser, the Director of Public Policy, at kevin@rpcra.org.
In these challenging times, the Royal Palm Coast Realtor Association continues to adapt, providing evolving resources and education for our members. We're here to serve our members with comprehensive, new, innovative, and alternative platforms. Through member engagement, community involvement, and ongoing advocacy for property rights, we're committed to empowering realtors with superior service and advancing support for our fellow neighbors. In Southwest Florida, RPCRA is your association.
We are back on the Royal Palmcast. I'm Jim Sanville along with Jerry Johnson and our guest Sandra Aguillar. Sandra is the president of the Women's Council of Realtors of Cape Coral and Fort Myers, and she is a realtor with eXp Realty here in the Fort Myers, Cape Coral area. Today, Sandra is going to talk to us a little bit more about the Women's Council of Realtors and why it's important to belong and what you can get out of membership. Now, you folks, WCR, Women's Council of Realtors, is all over social media, right?
We are.
How do you find you on social media? On which platforms?
You can actually find us on Facebook. Yep, Women's Council of Realtors, Cape Coral, Fort Myers. Mm-hmm. And then on Instagram under CCFM, WCR CCFM.
WCCR CCF what?
WCR.
WCR.
CCFM.
Okay, got it.
Cape Coral, Fort Myers.
I got it, yeah. It took a second to click there, but...
Yep, but we're both on both platforms right now.
Yeah? How about YouTube? You do stuff
We
there?
We do have YouTube as well. Yeah, we actually put all of our educational videos and some of our strategic partners videos as well on our YouTube.
Sounds like a treasure trove of resources there. Free for the taking, right?
Exactly.
Yeah, that's cool. That's cool. Before the break, when we first started, you told me a little bit about the mission. Can you restate what the mission is?
Oh, yes, of course. We are a network of successful realtors advancing women as business leaders in the industry and the communities we serve.
I think you have achieved your goal. You can close up shop and mission accomplished, right? Yeah, I mean, the real estate community here is very vibrant, and women are the biggest part of that. So it's an absolutely essential organization in terms of keeping that going. What are the big challenges that WCR is looking at, and how are you addressing them?
Well, some of the challenges that we're seeing is the membership. We actually have lost some of the members. Mm-hmm. Some of the members are also struggling as well too. I guess with what happened with the pandemic last year, sure. A lot of them are thriving as well. So I think that membership would be one of our biggest concerns. But we keep on addressing. We did have a membership drive. We keep on letting our members know that we're back in, because some of our members, what they wanted to do, they were zoomed out. They wanted to have more in-person events. Mm-hmm. And that's what we heard them and we implemented them. We obviously are following CDC guidelines. But we are encouraging them to come and see what we have this year, the things that we have planned for them, all the educational things that we have for the year. That's going to be very, very powerful.
So a typical membership meeting, does that involve a presentation by some local expert or otherwise? What does a meeting look like?
It's usually a luncheon, and yes, we do bring an expert, or a panelist, depending on what the topic would be. And we also have strategic partners in the room that they're part of the business, like lenders, title companies, insurance, everything that's related to the business. So they're also there, so they're able to network.
Huh. So you have a meeting a month?
We do have about a meeting a month, yes.
Yeah. Well, it must be great to see everyone again, huh? Now that you're meeting in person.
And we also have networking events too.
Yeah.
So we'll be having one of those soon.
Nice. Yeah. Good. Now, did I warn you, Sandra, about the lightning round?
You did not warn me.
Well, I hereby warn you about the lightning round.
The lightning round.
I can only imagine
This
what that
is
could be.
my favorite part of the show. It's fun. It's fun. Yeah, so nothing to worry about. Right, Jerry?
Is he easily trust? Can you easily trust him?
Yes, I trust Jim. Yeah, you can trust him.
Fools.
Either that or he's a very good actor.
No, I'm not that good an actor.
That's true.
God knows I tried. All right, so what we do in the lightning round, we get to know you a little bit better, Sandra, because we all know Sandra the Realtor, Sandra the WCR president, but we want to know Sandra the woman, the person. Who are you? So this is how we get at that very, very quickly. So I'm just going to ask you a couple of questions, your favorite this and that, and you'll give us soundbite answers. Now, this is a big deal. This is always a big deal to do this because on the days when we do the lightning round, Jerry leaves his home in Cape Coral very early, drives to Lehigh Acres, which is not quick.
It was dark before, and now with the time change, it is really dark.
Very dark,
It's
very long ride, So he was up there, 5:15, 5:30?
At least.
Well, at least you're avoiding the traffic.
That's true.
So once he gets to Lehigh Acres, he goes to the secret location where we have a Supra box, a lockbox, on a door, and it contains the questions for today's lightning round. They're written down on 3x5 official game show host index cards, which Jerry has in his hands right now.
Yeah, well, it's in the lockbox.
Right now. Jerry's
here they are.
opening the lockbox. He's going to give me the questions sealed since noon Tuesday in Lehigh Acres in a Supra box.
That's right.
All right, here we go. These are soundbite answers. Ready? All right. Where would you live, Sandra, if not in Florida?
And France.
France?
Yes.
Have
That's
you
a
been
new
there?
one.
Yes.
Oh, nice. Yeah, it is beautiful.
Beautiful.
What part? Loire River Valley, maybe?
Not quite sure, but I would love to live in
You
France.
speak French?
I don't. Just oui, oui.
Oi, oi. Yeah. All right.
Merci beaucoup.
All right. Now, that's good. That's good. Where I'm from, we grew up speaking French. My mother was a native French speaker. So, yeah. But in any event, that's not important now. This is about you, Sandra. This one is multiple choice, kind of based on where you're from originally, where you grew up. Is it you guys, yous, or y'all?
Well, just for giggles, I would say y'all.
You say y'all, but it's just for giggles? You don't really mean it?
Yeah, I just like y'all.
Hey, y'all.
Well, it seems like this part of the country that y'all works very well. Yeah. No one doesn't understand you. All right. What, Sandra, is your guilty pleasure? Something you typically don't reveal.
Ooh. I don't eat ice cream a lot, but when I do, there has to be the Haagen-Dazs caramel, and I just, oh my God, it's so
Clear
delicious.
the rum. I'm serious about this.
And it's lunchtime.
Wow, that is sweet, literally.
Yes.
All right, now tell me about some of your favorites. Your favorite TV show?
Friends.
Friends, strong food.
Oh, definitely my Hispanic food.
Hispanic food, like what?
Oh, yes. Arroz con frijoles and carne asada and sweet plantains. That's
Carne
rice and
asada.
beans and grilled steak and sweet plantains and our fried cheese.
Fried cheese. Why have I never heard of fried cheese? What kind of cheese are we talking?
It's like a white cheese and you deep
Queso?
fry it. Queso blanco. White
okay.
cheese. And,
Nice.
yeah.
Well, that sounds good.
Those
It
Spanish
is
words are some of the few that I know. Because it's food.
Where do they serve that? Like I
Sandra's
go to
house.
a Guanamia and get this stuff?
No, Guanamillas is not Nicaraguan. That's Mexican.
Oh, it's very specific
Yes.
to the
Exactly.
region. Okay, gotcha. All right.
Miami. Go to Miami.
Miami.
You'll find
I used to live in Fort Lauderdale, and
Oh, okay.
worked at a Jewish deli there that sold some great pastrami sandwiches. Wolfie's Deli, but that's not important now either. What is your favorite book?
sorry. Favorite book.
Let the record show Sandra just banged her knee against the table.
Oh, are you
but we didn't
okay?
hear it. We didn't hear it.
Well,
Favorite
I'll
book.
tell you the latest one that I just read.
The lead.
It actually was from Kevin Hart.
Kevin Hart, comedian.
Yeah, the comedian. And I don't remember the name of his book right now, but it was very motivational, I will tell you, and how to, kind of don't be comfortable. Like, get out and do and, be a leader. There's really... Don't sleep, pretty much, is also what he was telling you. Like, be a workaholic.
I have a friend who, when things are going well, he'll always say, don't get happy. Don't get happy. Just keep working.
Keep on working.
All right. What's your favorite form of recreation?
I love to dance.
Oh, yeah, you were demonstrating some of your sweet dance moves earlier.
No, that was me.
Well, that was Jay.
And they weren't very sweet.
Thought that was exercise. All right, changing the subject here, Sandra, before we go completely off the rails. Socks with sandals, yes or no?
No.
No? Mm-mm. You sure?
Yes.
Final answer?
Final answer.
Okay. Which celebrity have people told you most resemble?
I've gotten Sandra Bullock when I was younger.
Okay.
And not because of the body at all. It had to be more with the feature, depending on how it was, the J-Lo.
J-Lo.
Yeah.
Wow.
I can see that from, yeah.
Last show we had Eva Longoria in here.
Yeah.
That's right. Wow, we're just full of celebs.
Wow, this is it's fun to hang out here. I have a couple more questions. Which celebrity would you most like to meet?
Celine Dion.
Celine Dion.
Oh, I'm so upset that I was planning on going to see her at, for one of her latest concerts. Mm-hmm. And then obviously I didn't go. It was in January. I should have gone. And I don't know if she's ever going to come back.
She's from my neck of the woods, from French-speaking Canada, Quebec.
Is?
Yeah, where my mom's
I've
from.
been to Quebec.
You have?
I have.
It's cold there.
Yeah, beautiful.
They have great cheese, though.
Oh.
Great cheese in Quebec.
Beautiful.
What time of year did you go?
May.
Oh, that's a good time. Good time. All right. Did you do any imitations? Sounds like a yes.
Oh,
Sounds like a yes.
Yes.
Sounds like a yes to me.
No.
You're not going to admit it, huh? Okay. All right.
It might not be a good one.
Okay. We'll do it after the show. And I'll write it in the show description. All right. I hold in my hand the last lightning round question, Sandra. You get one bucket list item. What is it?
Bucket list. Oh, skydiving.
Skydiving. That's,
Yes.
Wow. That's
Maybe the real one from a plane and not like in a big tube.
Yeah, but I just haven't found somebody to come along with me because I don't want to do it by myself.
So is this something where you're confronting a fear that you have, or you
No, it's
the
just
exhilaration of it?
I guess.
Ah,
I just
cool.
wanted
that's a neat one.
Yeah.
I haven't heard that one yet.
Yeah. All right, cool. Hey, I want to thank you, Sandra, for taking the time to come speak with us today about the Women's Council of Realtors. It's been interesting, and we will look forward to another show where you talk about some of the benefits of membership and what folks can expect from joining, what kind of benefits they will get. I also want to thank Jerry Johnson. Thank you, Jerry.
Hey, thank you, Jim. I appreciate it.
Yeah, great to be here working with you today,
Ditto.
as every day. And thank you to Beata Jones. And by the way, Sandra, before I forget, how can people get in touch with you?
Well, they can reach me by my cell phone. I'm very active on my phone. It's always attached to my hip, which is 786-304-4764.
Email?
Sandra.Aguillar0806@gmail.com.
All right. And if you can discuss WCR business, anything you want.
That is correct. Oh, okay. Yeah, you could definitely contact me for Women's Council. You can contact me for real estate. You can contact me if you want to just chat with me and just bounce some ideas. I'm more open to that. And if you want to become a member, you can always join at WCR.org, or you can go directly to our Women's Council website, which is WCRCapeCoral.org.
Very, very good. All right. We hope folks will take advantage of all WCR has to offer, male or female, because everybody is welcome. All right. I want to let you know that you can also get in touch with us here at the Royal Palmcast by sending an email to shows@rpcra.org. Shows@rpcra.org. I want to thank Beata Jones for her support, and I want to invite you, the listener, to check out our social media platforms. We're on all the big ones, and YouTube, we're there. Lots of free content, webinars, and fun stuff. So check it out. My name is Jim Sanville. I thank you for joining us, and we'll talk with you again next time.
Thanks for listening to the Royal Palmcast. Be sure to listen again each week, share, and subscribe on your favorite podcast app or YouTube. And be sure to check out our sister podcast, Realtor Riff Rap, and our video news show, Realtors Corner, which can be found on the Royal Palm Coast Realtor Association Facebook page and YouTube channel. For information about sponsorship opportunities for this and other RPCRA productions, email us at shows@rpcra.org. This has been a production of the Royal Palm Coast Realtor Association.